All right, good afternoon, people. I just wanted to make this short video on how the charts can sometimes lie to you, and we're going to use the chart from June 28th. Today is June 29th, so this is Friday. And as you can see, we created a new all-time high, 550.28, and we're looking at 9:30 up until 10:16. So 9:30 the market opens and it has this nice pump. Um, but the question now is when you're sitting in front of your platform and you're seeing this, you're seeing the market move like this, or you're seeing SPY move upwards like this. What do you do? Do you buy in? Do you wait? Do you buy calls? Do you buy puts? What do you do? If you bought calls like right here and was able to secure it up here, good for you. But if you bought, but if you didn't and you bought here, or actually if you even bought right when the market opened, you bought calls and you didn't exit, well, here's what happened the rest of the day. It went down, right? But how do you know this though? How do you know what SPY is going to do for the rest of the day, despite all this action right when the market opened, right? There are times when SPY will continue to go up and end even higher, and there are times when it goes up, then goes even lower. And this is that day when that happens. So how do you use OSV to um, determine what it's going to do for the rest of the day? First of all, what is OSV? The OSV is Option Strength Viewer, and it looks like this. And what it does is it calculates every single strike price, actually four strike prices above the current price and four strike prices below the current price. It calculates it to see what the strengths are for that day. So if it's got a red on it, that means that these strike prices are stronger than calls. If it's got a green to the left of it, that means these strike prices are stronger than puts. And down here, this is the OSV ticket, and this number here is called the tank value. This little button here, when you click on it, it will record this information and put it down here for you. And it will do this every 2 minutes. So if you click on that and just leave it alone, it'll record it every 2 minutes. But if you don't want to record, you just want to quickly track, you can also click this button, you know, several times and just to get the data you want. And once you're done with this, you can save it. When you save it, it goes into your downloads folder. And that's what I did. I'm going to show you what that day looked like with the OSV tank value right here. So there you go. So this is OSV tank value exported into Excel just for this demonstration. Market open at 9:30, which is right here, and it started with 42.67. Again, we're trying to see what OSV is trying to tell you, or is designed to tell you, is what SPY is going to do for the rest of the day. Will it continue to go up? Will it continue to go down? Who knows, right? But if we're looking at the market and the market just opened at 9:30 and we're looking at this tank value, what we want to look for is a plus 10 or a minus 10 consecutive growing number in the same strike price. That will tell you if the strength of the market direction is getting stronger or getting weaker. Because from here, right, since we don't know anything else, we've only been the market had only been open for 45 minutes and it hit an all-time high. Now you're at this point where, okay, what's SPY going to do right here? So 10:14 or 10:15, you want to know what SPY is going to do because you want to, whatever it is, if it's going to continue to go up, you'll buy. If it's going to, or buy calls to take profits, or if it's going to go down to get in at the absolute bottom of a puts price. And so using OSV, you want to hit that record button and get a collection of data. So right here it is 9:44, and on the charts, let me have the side by side so that I could show you guys. So 9:44 right here, 9:44. We're still kind of consolidating. This is a consolidation point here. We don't know, and this is on a 1 minute chart. So we don't know yet where it's going to go, but it is 9:44, 9:43, 9:53. We still don't know. And look, if you look at this, so SPY went from 559 and it is now 548. Right here, we can ignore this because it didn't give us for the strike price. We can ignore it because there was no plus 10. If we were expecting this to be bullish, then we would start the count at like 9:30, 9:35, and we want to see positive 52, because 42 plus 10 is 52. So if we move this way, we don't see 52, and in fact it went down to 48. Even though it went down to 548, we still want to see so this is 5, we want to see 15 plus. So 5 plus 10 is 15. So let's move over, and we don't see 515. As a matter of fact, 548 strike price is losing strength in calls because it's now 5 to now 3. And then now we're back down to 547. So now we went from 550, 549, 548 to now 547, and it is 10:03. Okay, it's 10 o'clock, 30 minutes after market opens. And what does it look like on the charts, right? And again, this video is to demonstrate you how the charts can mislead you. But if you use OSV, you'll always know the truth. So what we have here recorded is at 10:03. Let's put this down. Yeah, let's keep this up here. So 10:03. Where is that on the charts? 10:03, right here. Boom. 10:03, right here. 10:03, and that's 10:03. So if you see this, you see that the green bars are increasing. This means that it's going up. This means that the price is going to continue to go up, right? But at 10:03, with OSV, we see we have a negative 46. 10:03, 10:03, we have a negative 46. So we can start to understand that if this value, for this to be bearish, it would be negative 56, right? And if because it's gradually increasing in put strength, so plus 10 from a minus 46 is minus 56. But if the puts were to lose strength, we would also see a plus 10, which is minus 36. So we see minus 46, and if this was to be bearish, we want to see minus 56. And look at that, we have minus 56. So it went from here to here. Now that is the minus 10 rule. It fulfilled the minus 10 rule. At 10:15, from 10 o'clock to 10:15, we just got our signal that SPY is going to end bearish for the rest of the day. If we go over to the charts, right here, from 10:03 to 10:15, let's mark that. So 10:03, 10:15, just this block alone, SPY is saying it's going to be bullish, but OSV is saying no, it's not. We got the minus 10 rule. It fulfilled the minus 10 rule, therefore SPY is going to be bearish for the rest of the day. Now, some of you guys might fall into this because the charts can sometimes hypnotize you into thinking that the market's going to go in one direction when really as soon as you buy in, it goes down and down it goes. So if we continue this, right, you have your calls, and if we were to just use this, use the chart as our way of building position, you bought calls and then it goes down. And then you're thinking, okay, I'll average down. You'll buy here, and then you think it's going to go up. Nope, no, it's just sideways. So you'll kind of just average down. And then it went even lower, you're going to continue to average down. But at the same time, you're already in the negative. It is not until, boom, right here, you are deep, deep, deep in the negative. You're minus 50%, I think. Minus 10%, maybe more. But you know, if you're holding on to it and you're planning on averaging down, you know, at this point, you might have already over invested or exposed most of your capital. You won't have enough to recover or even to buy a defensive play. But what caused you to average down? You know, what caused you to buy a call? It told you to buy a call because of this thing, because the charts up until from the market open till here, you thought that it was going to continue to go up. But right here on OSV already told you what the market was going to do for the rest of the day. And it told you at 10:15. What does it look like? Told you at 10:15, right there, right here. It said at 10:15 you should have bought puts, right? You should have bought puts at 10:15. Boom. And if you bought puts, let's see what that looks like. Mumu still has the data from 28th. So let's say you bought puts at, you know, right here, 548. And let's look at 10:15, which is 10:15 right here. Perfect. So 10:15 is right here. 10:15. So you bought puts at 60 cents, right? And you held on to it all the way up to 4.99. You bought it 61 or 42 cents, whatever, and you were able to capitalize on it big time. So let's look at that in let's go back to the charts. So how does OSV tell you that it's going to be bearish for the day? Well, if you bought calls and you were using OSV, you should have known not to buy calls. But at the same time, if you already bought if you already bought a call and you see this, you should exit your call. If you are using OSV to defend and also play offensively, and you bought calls here and you're wondering, oh man, should I hold this call position? Let's look at OSV. And you see this, we have a minus 10. Exit your call position. Save your capital. Don't buy any more. Just exit. Because it is, OSV said it's going to be a bearish day right here. So you bought a put when the tank value was at minus 55. What does it look like at the end of the day? You're going to see that the tank value will reach almost 300. This is how you know, and even then, you should know if this is going to continue to, you know, you can use OSV if you should exit your position or not. But you can maximize your profit because it went all the way from negative 56, 10:15. You knew that the rest of the day was going to be bearish, and at minus 288, that is a lot of profit. It's like more than 10x if you're playing 0 DTE. But that's how you know. That's to demonstrate how the charts can lie to you. It'll tell you that it's bullish right here, So you buy calls, but you don't exit because you think it's going to continue to go up. But the reality is it went down. It went all the way down. And, if you had OSV, you would know what's really happening under the hood. Look at this. So from 10 o'clock until 10:15, SPY continued to give a green bars, but OSV knew. OSV was telling you those green bars are fake. They're not real. The puts strength is actually increasing. So the way to use OSV is you want to do this, right? You want to follow the step. When you first sit down to trade, you want this question answered. What will SPY do for the day? Do not watch the charts first. You want to watch plus tank value in the same strike price, which means bullish, minus tank value in the same strike price, which means bearish. Then once you determine that it's bearish, you wait for a good price, you buy one or two strike prices above or below the current price, and you sit and, secure profit. That's OSV. That's option strength viewer. Pulls you away from the hypnotizing effect of the charts to make you, or to force you into buying a terrible position. OSV will tell you, hey man, slow down. Just let the data unfold. Let the data show you what today is going to be, so that you don't make the wrong decisions. Let OSV tell you where to go. All right, guys, that's it for me today.